angle don't look crooked because I feel like it look crooked. Because it looks crooked. Hold on, y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. Hi, Shakia Simmons. If you're not new, what's up, gang? I appreciate you guys for coming back, y'all. So we're already back with another video. I do want to apologize for skipping some days of Vlogmas because I was legit having nothing going on. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just film this video. And plus, it's been on my radar to do this video anyway. If y'all not following me on the gram, make sure y'all follow me. Guys, welcome to another Vlogmas video. So as you see the title, this is going to be another Vlogmas video of my Housing Connect experience video. I am going to be breaking this up into parts depending on, you know, if you guys have any questions, leave me down in the comment section down below. And plus, I'll be getting a lot of questions on my empty apartment tour. I'll put the thumbnail up here as well as in iCards. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you guys go check it out. I did just move into my very first own apartment, and this is a Housing Connect apartment. Well, I'm gonna be mentioning some of the experience I'm gonna do based off the top of my dome. I was gonna jot it down, but I remember it because like it's fresh, but and yeah, this is like my first time like experiencing this before, so I'm super excited. So like I said, you guys, if you guys have any comments, let me know in the comment section down below. I just wanted to do this video because I had a few people like with certain comments under that video, so I just wanted to do an experience video to, like, you know, just let me know your experience down in the comment section down below. And plus, I just want to congratulate a lot of you guys that have been commenting under that video as well, that they've been getting approved as well on TikTok. So if you guys not following me on IG and TikTok, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, where like I go in depth about my shelter experience and just the shelter situation overall with the voucher as well. And getting approved for the Housing Connect apartments. And I just want to congratulate you guys because period, poo, that's the goal of us getting our apartments and better in our future. So I just want to come on here and speak on my experience on how I went with my Housing Connect apartment. I'm going to start off by saying I did apply. Like, I heard of Housing Connect, like I would say maybe 2-3 years ago. I have heard of them because of she moved into her Housing Connect apartment. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, it was like maybe like a year or two ago. Maybe I heard of it about 3-4 years ago, I would say, because when I first heard about it, I was living in the Bronx. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, I'll put the vlog in the iCards. If you guys haven't seen that, a lot of you guys thought I was getting my apartment. I kind of manifested it in a way, didn't even know. But yeah, she moved into her apartment and she actually told me about Housing Connect like years prior. So before I even got into my situation where me even getting into the shelter thing was like even a thing where I was thinking about doing, I was applying to Housing Connect when she had first told me about it. But the thing was, on my behalf, I didn't have no income. I don't know why I thought like me not having no income was gonna better my chances. I don't know. But at the time being, I was working for my dad, but my dad was like a off the books job where I wasn't getting like regular paychecks. My dad was paying me in cash. So I knew off rip, like I would have had to get a job to prove like the pay stubs, the W-2, etc. I just know the certain paperwork that they would have been asking, I couldn't provide from my dad's business because my dad had certain things and he also didn't have certain things. So it would have been a more complicated situation versus me getting a regular job and just proving everything. So I was applying, but I wasn't applying as heavily. I was applying to what I thought I can afford, like, you know, based off like regular job, like income, like whatever you make yearly, like between 20 to 30,000 a year. That's the price range I was, you know, the low income housing I was applying for. Like the 1-bedrooms for like $500, $600, $800. I was like, oh baby, what? We could do that, honey. What? I'm applying to those. And I wasn't even applying to the high-end apartments because, baby, I can't afford them, so why am I applying to them? I didn't know, like, how the shelter thing was going to work with Housing Connect. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hearing stories on us not getting picked, and I did also hear that there was basically 2 Housing Connects from the housing specialist in the shelter that I was at. She was saying like, oh, there is 2, like you basically got 2 entries. You get a higher chance of getting a Housing Connect apartment, supposedly. I didn't even know how accurate that was. but whatever. So when I had got into my situation where I did move into the shelter, I did meet this one housing specialist. Shout out to her. It was a little rocky in the beginning because I was getting like irritated with like a lot of things, because I just feel like when you're in the shelter and they just give you the runaround. So she was just telling me like, listen. And when she told me this information, I like shared it on my platform as well as shared with a lot of girls in the shelter. She was saying, listen, apply Housing Connect and continue looking for apartments. And I was like, why you want me to apply to all of the buildings on the Housing Connect website, even though I don't qualify for them? She was like, even though you don't qualify for the Housing Connect apartment, like if it's like $3,700, it's fine because the voucher amount will be expanded. So I was like, expanded? How is it gonna be expanded? I still don't even know to this day how it's expanded, but whatever. I guess, you know, the city pays their portion and then you pay your portion, but I guess, I don't know if your portion would be more larger or not. I'm not too sure. If I got somebody watching that works for HPD or that works for DHS in the comments, let me know, like, how is the voucher amount can be expanded? Because, like, how is that? Like, what? Because I thought it was $2,387 with all the utilities included. But let's be realistic here. You can't find no apartment. If you do find that apartment with all utilities included, which means light, gas, heat, hot water is, oh no, yeah. With all that included, God bless you and stay in that apartment, baby. Because, baby, what? No. If we're realistically speaking, we can't, there's no apartment out here with all of that included. So it's rare. Not to say that there's no apartments out here that's like that, but there is some apartments out here that is. So after what the housing specialist had told me to apply to all of the lotteries on the website, the Housing Connect website, even though I don't qualify them, I told like a lot of girls in the shelter, as well as I shared it on my TikTok, to do that, because the least that you can do, you know, you do, like, these are for my shelter people. Like, if you don't have like a voucher or anything, I don't know how you will go about this. If you do get chosen for a Housing Connect apartment that the rent is $31, $27, $25, etc., you can be able to get expensive apartment because the voucher will cover it, and then you cover your $30. That's why I explain it a lot on my TikTok, where you technically you need to be working, but also like working but showing income, if that makes sense. So if you're not working, you just got to show some type of income, like child support, SSI, etc., where that money's coming from, and you basically got to show where that money is coming from. The Housing Connect thing. So I have been getting picked for a lot of buildings, and it's so crazy how when she had told me this, I literally had just applied to a building that's literally across the street from this building. I'm not gonna say what it is because then y'all gonna know what building I'm in. So yeah, just for safety precautions, I did apply to this one building that's right across the street from here, but the price of the rent was very much high, and I was going back and forth with the building, like, because I was in the process of getting my voucher, but I don't know what was the holdup. I forgot what was the holdup of me like not getting the voucher. I had just like applied to the building, and I think they had just put my information in for the voucher, and I think it takes like a week or so to hear back from the City Fest people, because baby, when they backlogged, that's not a fun game, because baby, when they backlogged, you wait about like 2-3 weeks for a response from them, and it's just mad annoying. They had just put my information in for the voucher, and I was just like, dag, I just put my paperwork in. Like, you know, it takes about a week or so to, you know, to get the voucher. So come to find out, I believe it was something about the residency letter, even though I stated that I had all my paperwork, but it was just the voucher I was missing. But in the email or the paperwork, it was saying that I didn't show my residency letter nor the voucher. I was just like, yo, I was going back and forth with them. I was just like, I was getting my voucher, but y'all didn't want to wait. And that was cool. So by all means, it was all right. So I took that L with that building. I was like, listen, the building's ugly anyway, and the apartment was ugly anyway. But that was God telling me, like, listen, you don't even need that building. It is all right. God got something better. And it's crazy how that building that declined me right across the street from the building I'm at now, which is so crazy. I just was applying to a lot of buildings, and this is where I was on the phase of looking for an apartment. I did get my voucher. I did apply for the voucher for the first time But I kept putting myself back far as like, I think, and I just want to say overall, I think this experience has been a tad bit easier. It does have its trials and tribulations because of the simple fact I was in the shelter. I would say it's easier versus for somebody that's not in the shelter that is trying to get into Housing Connect. But hey, to each his own. Everybody's experience is different with Housing Connect. So if you have a different experience, like different from mine, let me know in the comments. I'm always open to you guys' you know, questions and y'all stories. Let me know in the comments. They had put this lottery for this building up in January. I think it was either January or February. So I was just applying to literally all of the buildings at this point. Like I was applying to all of them, even though I didn't qualify for them. It's okay because, you know, I still got the voucher to kind of fall back on. I think the lottery ended for this building in April. I think because it was right before my birthday. It ended, or no. I think, yeah, it ended right on my birthday. And it's crazy because you see how God worked, because I literally just got my voucher 2 days before this building, the lottery ended for this building. So it's crazy. So yeah, and how everything played out, it was so crazy. Like I got my voucher April 25th. My birthday was April 27th for a lot of y'all that don't know. I signed my lease June 25th and I moved out by July 25th, which is so crazy. But I got my voucher at this point 2 days prior. I didn't hear no response from nobody until like the last week of May. Type of person, I don't check my emails for some odd reason. I was checking my emails and they had sent me an email that I have to upload your documents, because in this case, like when they pick you, you want to be prepared. So make sure you have everything on standby, so when they pick you, you could, you know, either upload them or you want to do it before you apply to these apartments. It's your pick. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta be prepared for when they reach out, because baby, they only give you a short period of time to submit your documents, and if they don't hear back from you, they're withdrawing your application, and that's a done deal with that. So you want to make sure you have all your documents, meaning like your social, your ID, your birth certificate, your W-2, your pay stubs, your letter from your employer, like all of the documents. And they also have like a little documentation tab where you can tap, where if you don't know what documents to submit, they also have like a little form of what documents that you could upload, so it could be very much easier. So don't wait till they contact you, baby, to upload these documents. I would recommend you to do it beforehand, so it's just easier, quick, fast, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever they need to see, just snap a picture of it, add your little description, aka title, so you won't confuse yourself, so you can be, you know, organized, because you don't want to be disorganized when they contact you and you don't got nothing together, and you looking for certain paperwork that you don't have, and that's prolonging the process. You want everything to go calm, cool, smooth, and collective. And 9 times out of 10, if you was in a shelter like me, 9 times out of 10, if you have it, then your caseworker also will have like a copy of it as well. So just in case if you don't physically have it, you could contact your caseworker or your housing specialist. Yeah, I had got contacted to submit my documents. I already had my documents on hand already. So I for some reason, I think I updated everything. I think it was at the time, because I had old pay stubs. I don't even think I had pay stubs on there. I only had my ID, my social, my residency letters stating that I was living in the shelter and currently still is in the shelter. And yeah, so all I think I needed to do was put my W-2 and pay stubs, my 4 recent pay stubs, not to mention that as well. They want to see recent pay stubs and like your assets, like your bank account. That shit scared the hell out of me. The chocolate chips bag just fell. Being of the time of the lottery ending from April to like June, I didn't hear a response. So in that window, I already had everything like updated. So anything that they needed, I just, you know, took a picture of and gave to them. So I think the first week of June, I had got an email for reviewing this apartment. Well, it wasn't this apartment, it was a 7th floor apartment in this building. They gave you certain days. They give you 1 day but different times to come and look at the apartment to see if you like it. I scheduled a time to go, and look at the apartment. And to each his own, baby. When I tell you, when I was looking at this apartment, I'm gonna be so 100 with y'all, because I stated this to a few people that I had spoke to, you know, about my Housing Connect experience and stuff, that I was not gonna take this apartment. I tell you, like literally like days after I looked at this apartment, I had a thought to take it, but then I also wasn't gonna take it because, baby, when I tell you the closet space is small, I'm like, oh, what am I gonna put in there? Like, the closet space is small and the bedroom was small, and those were my two things. Like, I wanted to have a decent space on, because I'm a girl. I don't want to be limiting my clothes and stuff. I got a lot of clothes, and it's just like, where's all my stuff going if I ain't got no freaking room for it? As well as my bed. For a lot of y'all that don't know, haven't seen my old apartment, like when I was living with my dad, I got a queen size bed. I'll put the picture up right here. I got a queen size bed, so I was just like, Bebe, is that gonna fit in here? But it is, unfortunately, it's gonna fit in there, so we're gonna make it work. Okay, so I was not gonna take the apartment just based off that. And I had to do a lot of self-reflecting. It took a lot of encouragement from my dad and the housing specialist as well. She was like, Shakia, listen, if you don't take this apartment, we're gonna have to build a whole case against me on why I didn't take it. So that would have been my housing specialist, her boss, and the head person of the shelter that basically directs and runs the shelter, on why I didn't take the apartment and blah 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 when it was being offered to me. And it took a lot of encouragement. It took a lot of crying, y'all. Like, I was bawling my eyes out, because I was just like, yo, this is a hard decision to make on my own, to like see if I wanted to take it or not, because I was like, nah, bro, this is not it. Like, I cannot take this apartment. And the rent scared the hell out of me at first. For a lot of y'all don't know, I did state in the rent prices and stuff like that in the old apartment hunting vlog. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll put the thumbnail and the iCards up in the corner so you guys can go watch it when I was touring all 5 apartments. This rent here is $3,100 a month, but the voucher does cover 70% and I cover my portion, which is 30%. It was just like, bro, like, what in the world? So that process went by quickly. After when I viewed the apartment, I basically had to submit my package to HPD. They have to like basically like run everything, and that normally takes like a week or so. That don't take too long. And then, you know, you sign your lease. After that and everything was said and done, I think I needed to submit like 2 more pieces of documents that I missed, which was my W-2 and something else. So I submitted that to them, and I'm sorry I'm all over the place, y'all. I hope y'all catching up on on like what I'm saying here. And I had met with management, you know, on like, you know, he just wanted to ask like questions if I'm living by myself, if anybody's gonna be living there with me, is there gonna be pets? Because I wasn't sure if this was a pet friendly building, because I wanted to bring my cat. And a lot of y'all don't know I have Button, so I was also a little concerned about that. I just wanted to be open and honest with him about like having pets and stuff. It seemed like he was fine with like the pets, because now that I'm in here now, there's people in here that got dogs and stuff. So I was like, okay, so I guess this is a pet friendly building. So yeah. And then, you know, it was like happening so fast. That happened in June. Within a month later, I moved out of the shelter July 25th or 26th, one of them 2 days. And I moved in here. We had to like basically go and get the checks, get to the management for like, you know, first month rent, security deposit, all of that jazz. So yeah, I just feel like honestly my Housing Connect experience kind of went smoothly, because I don't want to say like, yeah, it went smoothly for like a first time experience, because I felt like the shelter had a part of it, because I feel like if I wasn't in the shelter and I had like just went the normal way and just like applied to some apartments that was within my budget, I would have probably found something, because I did apply to buildings that's actually like 20 to 30,000 a year, because I am making that right now. That is my Housing Connect experience. First time it went smoothly and good for the first experience. It was bumpy at first, because I was just like, and everything was happening so fast, y'all. So, and I also think it happened kind of like cool, calm, and smoothly, because I had everything that they needed. I just needed to just show it to them. I had everything that I needed on me, because one thing about it, and two things for certain, baby, I gotta be organized. Like when it comes down to important information like my birth certificate, my social, a proof of address, my W-2, like all of that I have on standby already as is. So it's just like certain documents like that you gotta be on point with. Like you gotta have those somewhere hidden, you know, so when you need it, you could just pull it out. You feel me? And yeah, I think that was another reason too. Like, cause I had everything that they needed, so it was just like boom, boom, boom. What you need? Boom, boom, boom. What you need? Boom, boom, boom. Calling my caseworker like, yo, email such and such, they need this. Talking to my house specialist, yo, email such and such, they need this. Blah blah blah. So it was just like, baby, that's one thing when you in the shelter, you gotta be on point and you gotta give them any and everything that they need. So, and also give your caseworker, your housing specialist copies of things that they need so you can have the original. So if situations like this happen, if they need certain paperwork and you're not able to give them that paperwork, your housing specialist or your caseworker could provide it for them. So period, as long as you be on their ass and you just be on go and you don't be playing, you could be up out of there 1 2 3. So yeah, but if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And I just want to mention y'all, I completely forgot, we did hit 5K. Yes, congratulations to us, y'all. I just want to thank you guys so much, because I couldn't have done it without you guys' help. I just love y'all. Like, this journey has been like amazing, like just having people just support me and watch me from literally all over the world. I just really love and appreciate, and I just love y'all, because without y'all I wouldn't have been here. Like, this is literally my outlet, like just recording, vlogging, I just love doing. So I just want to thank you guys and shout out to y'all. So we are going to be doing the giveaway very, very soon, and I'm doing a 5K like celebration vlog. I'm gonna be celebrating me hitting 5,000 subscribers. Now we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, y'all, which is so crazy. So yeah, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys comment down below if you went through the Housing Connect experience. Let me know how your experience went down in the comments. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, y'all, and please, y'all, respectfully wash your ass. And I just want to thank you guys for getting me to 5,000 subscribers. Road to 10K now, period. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies. Shorty so bad.